Hi everyone, if you struggle with sleep, I really hope this video can help you. These are my top tips to sleep like a baby every single night. My first tip is all to do with caffeine, and yes, I love caffeine. I love my tea, and I definitely still really enjoy my tea and the occasional coffee during the day, but it's really important that you start to cut down and hopefully cut out caffeine towards the end of your day. Even small amounts of caffeine can interrupt your sleep cycle and your quality of sleep, so they can disrupt your brain's natural functions in switching off and going into those really deep restorative levels of sleep because your brain is still stimulated by the drug. I highly recommend peppermint tea and lemon and ginger tea. They are completely caffeine free and I really enjoy having them in the evening. They really relax me. My second tip is to make sure you're winding down in the evening. If you're self-employed or have a really busy job, I can definitely relate to this being a struggle because it's so tempting to do productive things and work right up until kind of around the time you go into bed. So of course this isn't realistic every single night. There are going to be nights when you need to work late if you've got a deadline or something really important coming up, but whenever possible I always say to have at least 1 hour where you can finish work and just relax, have something to eat and kind of switch your brain off and do something enjoyable, perhaps catch up with friends or family or something. And then when I do get in bed, I fall asleep so much easier because I'm not thinking about everything I need to do work-wise. My third tip is very similar, and that's to switch off fully about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. By that I mean switch off your laptop or your iPad, try and put your phone away if you can, and just do something that doesn't involve staring at bright screens and electronics, because they do send signals to your brain and mentally stimulate you, even if you don't notice it, because you feel like you're switching off if you're watching Netflix or something. Because it's a bright screen, it is actually still telling your brain that it's kind of daytime and be awake and stay alert. So switching off all those kind of things. And what I do is I go into the bathroom and do my evening skincare routine and have a little mini pamper, or I might paint my nails or something. If that's not your thing, then I highly recommend reading a book, which is something I also really enjoy doing. My fourth tip is to dim the lights, and this is very similar to the electronics thing because bright main lights in rooms are created to mimic daylight. Dimming the lights, perhaps if you have a dimmer switch, or what I do is I turn my main light off and switch my bedside lamp on, so my room is pretty much dark and I just have a little bit of light. It also is just nice and enjoyable. It feels like a fun kind of pampering relaxation thing to do, to switch my little lamp on and get my book out and have a little read or paint my nails or something fun, and it's just something really enjoyable that I actually look forward to. At the same time, I actually get into bed, so I try to get into bed about 20 to 30 minutes before I actually want to be asleep. The average person takes about 15 minutes to fall asleep, and I definitely think I'm around there. So if I get into bed 30 minutes before I want to go to sleep, I have 15 to 20 minutes to relax and read my book, and then I have 15 to 10 minutes to actually fall asleep. So when I say I want to sleep for 8 hours from 10 till 6, I'm actually falling asleep at around 10, so I'm much more likely to get enough sleep. So I hope these kind of evening routine hacks really help you switch off, relax and get a real good night's rest. Finding that extra time to be consistent, and perhaps that extra hour before bed to just really switch off, even though it's really difficult to put your phone away. I know, I feel your struggle, but if it means getting more sleep and being able to bring your A game to your everyday life and being more productive and focused and happy and less moody, then it's so beneficial and well worth it for me. So let me know what your top tips are for getting a good night's sleep. in the comments below. I will love to read them, and I hope other people can go and read them and you can help others too. Please, as always, give this video a thumbs up if you did find it helpful. That's really nice for me to see and is great feedback. And also, if you're new, please subscribe, because I post lots of lifestyle topics like this, so I really hope you can get some good, valuable tips from this channel, and I'll see you in my next video.